On this episode of Monster Nation, we'll meet a guy in Wisconsin who has unusual hobbies and a unique way of describing himself.
I run my life upside down and backwards, which is actually frontwards.
Big rig pull.
When our research team found out about a guy named Mark Madson in Clinton, Wisconsin, we had no idea that we'd stumbled upon a virtual Monster Nation god.
Good morning, Monster Nation, and welcome to the world of my imagination, where things are not as they appear.
Mark is part tough guy, part mad scientist, part permanent teenager, and he does things no one else would even think of doing. Like putting a truck in a tree.
I put that up there 10 years ago as a treehouse for my son and I when he was only 13. People stop every day to take pictures of this. They can't help but smile when they see a truck in a tree or any of the other projects that I create.
One of our favorite creations is this Econoline pickup truck. He reverse designed it, placing the engine in a unique position, right behind the cab. And what an engine! This is a supercharged 427 Chevy that puts out 600 horsepower.
The engine, transmission, transfer case, rear end's in upside down and backwards. So it's called a V drive. The engine's here, goes into the transfer case, and then back into the rear end. It runs basically like my life, which is upside down and backwards is actually frontwards.
Good thing Mark owns a limestone quarry because his life requires a big stage. And his friends are players in the ongoing show. Today, Mark is the director and star of his own movie, a short film he likes to call No Parking.
Hey, there's a construction area here. It's no parking zone.
What are you gonna do about it?
I'll show you. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys. Hey, Bruce.
In Mark's mini drama, he uses all his monster toys to great effect.
Oh my God!
Listen up, here comes the star's big line.
I told you I'd move the car.
Among his many cars is another example of his creative and fertile mind. Mark calls this fire-breathing Cadillac cruiser the Sea Cow.
Sea cow, sea cow, sea cow. I had this conception in my mind of cutting the roof off, flame-throwing exhaust, the horns on the front, and basically no visible means of flotation.
Mark is a Monster Nation god who owns his own lake. But this deity can't walk on water, so he'll drive on it.
When the boat is in the water, the flotation is under the water. So it basically looks like the car is just cruising through the water.
The Sea Cow looks seaworthy, but looks can be deceiving.
Looks like
We're taking on water. Look at the hole. There's a little
we got a hole underneath the driver's foot. We got a hole.
Mark lightens the Sea Cow's load by at least 200 pounds when his first mate jumps overboard. And with a little paddling, Mark safely completes the voyage.
There you go.
What up, Monster Nation?
And what better way to top off a day in the bigger-than-life life of Mark Madson than a bonfire with friends and a homemade volcano.
3, 2, 1.
Where else do you see a volcano in the middle of Wisconsin? You know, this is the world of Mark Madson. It's the world of my imagination.